By the end of the next decade, one of the key economies in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, is aiming to have achieved fully developed nation status. The country lies at the heart of what many see as a center of the emerging economic world, with China, India and ASEAN on its doorstep. I sat down with the country's Prime Minister Najib Razak to find out how he is leveraging his enviable position to benefit Malaysia, and began by asking how confident he was about the pace of recovery.
I am confident, but I also realize it is quite fragile. But unless there's something untoward, something unexpected, we should be on track, barring something unforeseen. But again, yet again, one can't be too sure about these things given the current global situation. But we remain reasonably optimistic.
Let's look outside Malaysia. The emergence of China and India on the global stage really offered Malaysia risks as well as opportunities. If we look at the opportunities first, are you looking to strengthen economic and strategic ties with China?
The way the world is shaping up, regionalism was going to be the way forward for all countries. So you have the EU shaping up, you got NAFTA, and this region will have its own regional architecture. So we have APEC within the Asia-Pacific region, and then we have ASEAN, and then as a long-term goal, I think one has got to talk about the East Asian community. Because that would mean that we will strengthen this part of the world into strong regional integrated economies. And I would like to push for that, and I see China obviously being the main player in this new regional architecture. But at the same time, it is an open regionalism, so that we are not at odds with other regional and global architectures.
How is Malaysia adjusting to this sort of new low-cost economy where you have countries such as India, China, even Vietnam, who are becoming more open and also cheaper? How does Malaysia stay ahead of the competition?
Malaysia cannot compete on the basis of producing low-cost goods and services. We have to move up, as they say, the value chain. We have to identify new niches for us where we have our competitive advantage, and we have to look at new sources of growth. And this is the essence of the new economic model, which will be unveiled soon. It will chart the course for Malaysia to achieve developed nation status.
India is the 9th largest investor in Malaysia. Do you think that the potential has been fully exploited?
No, I don't think so. I think India is a very promising partner to Malaysia in all fields. The trade figures are burgeoning. The investment possibilities, both sides, are quite exciting. For example, we have constructed an airport in Hyderabad, for example. And many highways in India. One of the things that's held back India, so to speak, is that they have not invested enough in infrastructure. And the government there recognizes this, and there will be a huge demand for infrastructure projects to be implemented in India, and not all of these projects can be done by Indian companies. So I see a lot of opportunities, IT, for example, development with their strength in IT, especially in terms of software development. That's another area that we are very keen on. And of course, India is a big buyer of Malaysian palm oil, and I hope they will buy more Malaysian palm oil. So it's very exciting prospects, and the private sector tells me, above all, they're good paymasters. So I think it's the exciting possibilities with respect to India.